Low
I shall
key.
never say a thing.
There's a reason it's low key. You don't have to tell your eyes to.
I don't even understand though. My eyes are open most of the time.
You need to stop. That's been
You always got those
It's
eyes.
after I gave birth,
Buckaroo.
my eyes don't open right.
Did you say after I gave birth?
Yes, it's all since
I'm gonna write that.
postpartum. My eyes have been fucked. Okay.
I am not gonna argue with that.
Kids know.
Well, my kids used to be just, I'll be high, I come around and they look at me like, why are you so serious?
Oh, when you see them, you get serious because you're trying not to be.
So serious. I'm like, I am serious. Couldn't put their finger on it.
And so, how old were your kids when you were like they understood that you got high? Like you.
They did shit. Adults, goddammit. I didn't never reveal that shit.
Right,
It's
right.
like it's all of a sudden your pops is gonna listen to your reasoning instead of sit your ass down. I said, weed is good parenting. Weed will make a good parent. I think you get involved. Like you want to color? Fuck it, let's color. You want a snack? I want a snack. Let's make it together. And then you saying outlandish kid shit, but you don't disagree like a parent that's not high. You know, you be agreeing. They be like, I think we should put licorice and jelly beans on peanut butter and jelly. You be like, that sounds fabulous.
Do it.
You're gonna be a chef, aren't you? Yeah, and we should put gummy bears on it too. Hell yes. The high parent be agreeing like hell yeah. You eat that shit.
Yeah,
like,
and it
damn,
sounds.
this is good.
Yeah.
And they look at you and they be like, you build their confidence.
Yeah, you build their
See what I'm
confidence.
saying? An unhigh parent will be like, that's ridiculous. You're not going to eat that.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Gummy bears and peanut butter.
Absurd.
My word.
What's the crazy thing you've had, like to eat when you were like munchies, like when you got like?
Got one for you guys.
What?
You guys remember this? When we were having that bake sale for Little Ring,
Oh.
and Dominique made a little pie.
Do you remember that? He brought him over in a little rectangular box that was
I
kind of
remember
deep.
that.
And we got high.
Yo, man, I remember saying, hold on, man. Who made these? Dominique. The nigga Dominique. The dude Dominique. Our Dominique, the brother.
All of that.
It's like, man, hold on, man. Is Dominique gay? Ain't nobody make no motherfucking pie this year. I remember that pie was, I was like, what the fuck?
Those pies.
Hey, man. Those pies just taste like somebody's grandmama.
Great
Like
grandmama.
an old woman, old black woman named Maribel. That tastes like Maribel's sweet potato pie.
Yes.
Your grandmother kept you close in the kitchen with that. You didn't get to do shit else. You got to pay close attention, baby. Now how much sugar grandmama gonna use? You knew this much, grandmama. She didn't let you get out the kitchen till you knew exactly.
You said this much.
Oh, you know what?
Things up, boy.
Let me tell you something too. And have we started the show?
No. Okay, we should start the show.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey.
What up, everybody?
Welcome to Freeztalks. I am your host, comedian Freez Love. We have our lovely co-host, Miss Linda Hamlin Denton. We have the Laughing Crew. We have Ray Denton, Dominique Brown. I know y'all was watching the pre-roll, but you was talking about Dominique cooking pies, and I remember questioning your motherfucking masculinity. That's fucked up. Because that is fucked. That's my narrow-minded thinking.
Right. He's rather macho.
Yo,
but
he's
he
a
can
brother.
break
He's
the
a
hell out of
man. I
bite.
done seen this dude bag plenty of chicks and all that. He's a regular old brother. That's what I'm saying. There ain't no way in the world that nigga made these pies, man.
Well, I'm gonna tell you because we have a thing where. Okay, I'm convinced that my grandmother, his aunt, held out on the recipe because I've asked for the recipe and my pies. Okay, wait, go ahead, flip your switches or whatever it is you do. It's like you're turning red.
Yeah, it's because I'm wearing this red shirt.
Oh, okay.
Casts off. I don't, anyway.
All right, so I don't believe I've been given the full recipe.
I don't either, because I've had one of yours. I sure have. I am positive that they withheld that shit. Hey, man. I'm positive. You don't have to feel that way. You can take that as fact.
Thank you.
I mean...
No, it's the truth. My pie. I think in all the years I've made one pie that came out fabulous. That was it.
One year she made me taste about 18 pies.
Yes, because I was like, this is not it. This is not it. This is not it.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, that was.
But bringing that in. Mm-hmm. First off, let me say, rest in peace to our dear friend John Singleton.
Yes. Yeah.
And the reason reminds me of that is because I never hung out with John on a personal note, nothing like that. I was always in a business
capacity.
Yeah, dealing with him. I was in the movie Baby Boy, and it was he went to the same high school.
Speaking of pies,
Blair High School. Well, the role in Baby Boy, is I play a Muslim. Mm-hmm. And there were some lines written in the script, and I was trying to get these lines tight. John says, "Hey, Freez, come here." He said, "You see those brothers over there? Those are the Muslims that sell these cakes. This is the role you're playing. I know we have some stuff in the script. Don't worry about that. Mm-hmm. Go talk to them and see what they say. Mm-hmm. Get
what they say.
Jive with them." I was like, "Cool."
Right.
And I appreciated that as an actor because, this was on the show. This was on Crenshaw in front of the liquor barn. And, that's what, here it is. John Singleton is a real Los Angeles kid, man.
Yeah.
He grew up in Inglewood and part of the time in Pasadena, South Central. And he brought production to the community. I was on Crenshaw. And Boys in the Hood, they filmed that on Crenshaw. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He had his production office.
Right on Crenshaw. So, this is a loss to my city and to my community. And we are going to miss this brother.
Right.
But he was I remember that as an actor. He said, go talk to them, see what those brothers say.
Right.
And I appreciated it. And that was, I remember thinking like, damn, that's a good director.
Yeah.
Because it made me comfortable. They were there. It made them comfortable. And one of the things they said, if you look at the movie Baby Boy, I'm the guy that says, hey, buy my cake. I got pure, and I say, this is pure cake, no butter, no sugar. Yep. Pure like my brother's soul. Yep. Made by men in a man's kitchen.
Yeah.
And that was the thing about those cakes. All those cakes are made by the brothers, the men. They get up early in the morning. They make those cakes. And they sell those cakes. And he stressed to me, one of the brothers of soul, he says, make sure you say pure, no butter, no sugar. You could say anything else, but that is our trade. There's no butter in this. There's no. This is pure, brother, and it's made by men. We make it. Make sure you get that in there. And I was like, all right, cool.
Right.
John said, you get with them? He said, what they tell you to say? And I told him, he said, perfect. Okay, cool.
Awesome.
Break bread.
Yeah.
That's what we say, break bread, because that was the other thing. He said, break bread. And that was cool as a director. He didn't just get locked up into the script, and into, he lets you rock.
Right. And just for everybody to know, today is the day that, he was taken off life support by his family after having been in a coma, and he passed away hours later.
Condolences to his family.
Yeah.
Also to I lost another good friend this week. My man, Doug Lee, is a kid that I grew up with, from my hood, OG, Crooked Eye. That's my home boy. We lost him this week, and condolences to his family as well. I remember it's weird because I posted a rest in peace to my homie, and then that was just over the weekend.
Yeah.
And then bam, here's John Singleton. hit the rest in peace, respects to this dude. And I'm just like, man, look at this. And somebody said, Freeze, real ones is dropping, you might be next. And I'm like, nigga, I might be. Shit.
I'm canceling that. No.
No. I'm not one of these people. I don't.
Right.
Right. And it's, to me, to be afraid of death is absolutely ridiculous. Mm-hmm. Everyone born's gonna die.
It's coming.
Everyone that has ever been born has died, is going to die. It is the natural process for us, man. Mm-hmm. We're not supposed to be here forever. And we're so caught up, a lot of us, we really, especially in this entertainment business that I'm in, people, we get these health diets, and I'm a vegan, and I'm exercising. It's like we care so much about our appearance and people in general, and what they have in mind is my business is to get all of that shit doesn't mean shit. Your spirituality.
This is true.
That's what you take with you to the next. The rest of the shit you don't take. Mm-hmm. You don't take this body. You don't take this material shit. But you, the essence of you, that's what goes on. To me, that's how I was raised.
Right.
That's how I believe.
And that's truly what determines how you live, is your spirit, your spirituality.
And that's what we should focus on. Mm-hmm. I really, my man John Singleton, and recently Nipsey Hussle, these are guys that, yes, they are gone, but they left a legacy.
Yes.
That's what I'm trying to do. That's what you're trying. That's what we're trying to. You want to leave you want to make a mark.
Mm-hmm. A positive mark.
A positive mark. Like, I hope if you're blessed enough to do, if we're blessed, it's a blessing to be able to do that.
Right.
And to, man, these John's family, God bless you guys, and you raised a good man.
Yes. And for you as a man, young man from Los Angeles, what was the impact that Boys in the Hood had on you?
It was like, wow. Finally, this is our Cooley High.
Right.
This is our King of New York. This is our, do the right thing. This is our Scarface. This is our this is our story.
Right. Yeah.
Our story. And he really captured a lot. That little stuff that nobody else captured, that people in LA captured. One of the dopest scenes to me in any hood cinema scene, John Singleton provided. And that's at the end of Boys in the Hood, when Ice Cube is sitting on that porch, and he's got a napkin, and he's eating something. And people don't know what he's eating. He's not eating sunflower seeds. That was a debate. What's he eating? People in LA, we knew he was eating pomegranates. Because that's the part of hood life. Getting pomegranates in Cali, they all over. Hop a fence. You grow up hopping fence with pomegranate, you get them. And you always get a napkin, and you always hold the seeds. I mean, that's what I say. I know a lot of LA people that still be, no, there was policy. Policies. Take your ass back to Texas. Pomegranates. But John captured that. Another thing. There's a scene where Ice Cube is drinking a 40, walking. He's walking down the street. At the end, and there's an older woman. He tucks that 40. That's hood.
Right.
On hood, that's LA hood shit.
Yeah.
Out of respect, you're not gonna be in the broad daylight drinking beer and let an old person see your beer. Right. You're not gonna put them in the position to where they have to tell you, motherfucker, the fuck are you doing? He tucked that. Yeah. That was another thing that, he captured that. Like, it felt good. He made some good movies, man.
Right.
And that film, particular, Boys in the Hood, man, my good friend, one of my best friends, Wendell Harris, his pops was the gaffer on that film. And I remember, man, this is the first time I ever saw John Singleton. I was working in the film industry at the time. I was non-union working and shit. my brother-in-law at the time, he was like, man, I wish I could get in the film. So I said, man, we can. I'm telling you, you can. Look, I'm gonna introduce you to my man's Windows Pops, Mr. Harris. He says, yeah. He said, I called Mr. Harris. I said, yo, I want to get Chuck in here. He says, yeah, come on down, y'all. Come on down here. We shooting right in the hood. We in Boys in the Hood. We like, Boys in the Hood? What the fuck is Boys in the Hood? We didn't know. This wasn't, John Singleton wasn't John Singleton yet.
Yes,
We didn't know. This is, we're going to see Eli Harris. Eli Harris got more black people in the film industry than anybody I know.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Right.
And he going to get you in, Chuck. I'm telling you, he got me in. I ain't union yet, but I'm going to be a union. We go down there. I said, yo, Mr. Harris, this is my brother-in-law. This Boys in the Hood said, he says, hey, man. He says, you want to work in the film? He says, yeah. He says, okay, I tell you what. You're hired. Go over there and introduce you to so-and-so. You working today. I said, really? He says, yeah. He says, Paul, this film's about to go union. I said, really? Yo, it went union right there. There was like a rep showed up. There was like blah, blah, blah. That motherfucker was in the union like that.
Wow.
I walked in. Hold on. I'm not in the union.
He was like, and I just walked him right onto a set that became
in
music.
the union. But it went down like that. It was John Singleton. He got a lot of black people in the union that day. Mm-hmm. And it was a whole black set. And that was his first film. And that's when I first saw him sitting on the back of a dolly, a camera dolly, looking through a lens. Mm-hmm. And, hey, man, that's an L.A. kid, man. That's me.
Yes.
That's us. That's my kids. This is, hey, Hollywood is Hollywood. Mm-hmm. But L.A. is home. Mm-hmm. Hollywood is miles away, mentally. Mm-hmm.
People don't get.
It's a different world.
Yes, it is.
Once you cross Wilshire, and once you cross, La Brea up in that area, that nook, that's La La Land. That's where everybody comes that's from someplace else and becomes a new motherfucker.
Right.
It's feeding grounds for LA niggas.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's feeding grounds for us. We was out there getting them. Yeah. Oh, you're famous, are you? Want to go to a party? Look at all these. I'm telling you, LA is, it's great now. But back in the day, I used to try to tell people. I got to tell this story. I know it's off track, but this is explain to you what I'm talking about.
Okay.
My man E-Man got arrested there. Got arrested, so my brother I lost earlier. Okay. E-Man is like, yo, I got this African nigga from New York. He's coming out here, Freez. We got to pick him up from the airport. I mean, this motherfucker, he's got money. This motherfucker's paid. This motherfucker's cool. He's going to lace us up with jewelry, everything. This is the hookup. I'm like, hell yeah, let's go. We pick up this African brother, and he's got his son with him. Son is on swole. He's sitting there, and got that big-ass diamond piece. I'm like, hey, my man, listen, tuck that, bro. This is Hollywood, I understand what you're doing, but just tuck it for right now. Mm-hmm. He said, shit, I'm not tucking shit, man. Tuck that. I said, nah. Man, look, this is when LA was like a no floss zone. Flossing? No, you don't floss. That's like a motherfucking a shiny little guppy. And the sharks see that? Bow! They hit that.
Right.
Okay, we pull up into motherfucking Mel's Diner.
Okay.
I said, yo, man, at least tuck it before we go in. He says, listen, man, I'm not tucking shit. I'm not going to tuck shit, man. All right, we open the doors. Okay. I get out, as the valet's hopping in, my man E is hopping out. Some nigga out of nowhere leaned into the car, slapped the shit out that African dude with the pistol.
Oh my God.
Slapped the shit out that motherfucker and snatched that chain and was in the wind like, bow, like that.
Whoa.
That motherfucker said, he said, take me back to the airport. Take me to the airport. We said, he said, take me to the motherfucking airport right now. I'm not staying in this motherfucker. he started driving. I said, nigga, I'm staying. I'm not fuck y'all niggas. I'm going to Mel. I told that nigga to tuck that shit.
I told you. Wow.
And they left. They went right to the airport.
They just were out after that.
Wow. LA, man. LA is gully, man.
Niggas was getting. If you went from LA, they was coming out here flossed up. Niggas that were rappers, they was getting jacked.
I can remember being like 15, 16 on Hollywood Boulevard looking for who's looking at the stars.
Okay. Right.
Sucker. That's an out of town motherfucker right there. You were actually running from, look, it's James Cagney. look. You know, it's like, yo, that's a victim. That's like, oh, we getting him.
Yeah.
And Hollywood was grimy.
Yeah.
This was a nasty motherfucker, man. Mm-hmm. So that's part of, you know what I'm saying? Part of growing up here, that's why it's even more spectacular when you see someone go through this system and make it like John did.
Right.
Because we grew up here. It's like, motherfucker, I was on my very first television set at 6 years old in the first grade on NBC, and it was Red Fox's Sanford and Son. It was a field trip.
Okay.
So it's like movies, okay.
That's
what'd you bring in your lunch?
Yeah, exactly.
But fuck, it's hard to jump in and pretend, hey, y'all ain't what?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, it's so good to see you. Get the fuck out of here.
And when people come visit, I want to see some stars.
Oh, they always do that
shit. Oh, my God.
Boy.
Stop.
But I seen some shit in my life to really sway me from wanting to really be like a big celebrity. Man, fuck all that. I want to be recognized for my work, but all that, hey, all that other shit, I'm not that. On Hollywood Boulevard, me and my homie Ray Fee, we on Hollywood Boulevard, 14 years old, whatever, we kicking it. We hear somebody say, look, it's Leroy. We're like, Leroy.
From Fame?
We look, and there's Leroy from Fame. This motherfucker had his shirt off.
Oh.
He had on some Daisy Duke, some dun-dun-dun, some jeans cut up, run up to his ass. The motherfucker had some roller skates on. Mm-hmm. And he was skating in a circle, licking ice cream. Like, in a fucking circle. Like, he was like, yo, that's that nigga Leroy from Fame. And all these girls and shit was running up. He was signing autographs, licking his ice cream. He was like, yo,
living his best
Leroy.
life.
Right, he was like, wow, that's Leroy. Wow, look at that. All the chicks on him, like, wow, that's a real celebrity. Okay. Now, fast forward about 2 years later, me and the same homie.
2 years, just 2 years.
Just 2 years. It couldn't have been no more than 2 years later.
Right.
Me and the same homeboy, Ray B, we on Venice Beach. Oh. Right? Smoking a J, just like on Hollywood. And we hear, look, it's Leroy. Look, it's Leroy. We're like, what? And it was Leroy. Oh. Only this time, he had on the same shorts, but they wasn't running up his ass. They was barely hanging on his ass. Oh. And the motherfucker was barefoot. His head was all fucked up. Oh, he was total fucked up, scarred up, beat back, dusty from the sand on him. He smoked out, like gone.
Oh, wow.
Like gone. And it was like, look, Leroy, look at him. And it was like, wow, that's fucked up. So I saw at an early age, in childhood, I saw a motherfucker blast up at the top of his game and at the bottom of his game in a quick time. So I never get sprung off of that celebrity shit.
It changes like that.
It's like this, man. This shit is celebrity. That's a drug. That's a mess. That's a spell motherfuckers put over who they make you hell. And it's cool if that's how you eat. Eat that way. I'm not eating.
Right.
But don't start believing that shit.
Right.
That's it.
That's
you
true.
Fucked when you start thinking that you're
who you think you
motherfucker.
It's like you're not who you think you are.
You better go up in that motherfucking gas station and get you a 2-piece. Get who you are, motherfucker.
Right. Exactly. That's true though. I mean, that's true. You
It's
see
true.
You see it all the time.
You know, people get beside. It's easy though. It's
Yeah.
easy, especially if you young.
Right.
Young motherfucker. You got motherfuckers blowing smoke up your ass in this industry.
Right.
Telling you you're the best thing since sliced bread. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why it's hard on kids. That's why, you see a lot of celebrity as kids and then as adults, their lives are fucked.
Right.
They had too many yes. Now kids need no.
Yeah.
Kids
Yeah,
don't
that's
need
true.
yes.
That's true.
Constant yes. The fuck out of here.
Right.
It's not a real childhood. Mm-hmm. It's a childhood that leads to a lot of ass whoopings as an adult.
Right.
And look. Hey,
yeah.
let me have some. Whoa. Bitch, it's my plate.
Yes.
They don't understand because they was told yes all the time.
Yeah. And the understanding the need to become an entrepreneur in regards to using your fame and your celebrity. And case in point, my brother was just pointed out something like, they were talking about Beyonce and Ariana Grande. So when they did Coachella the year before, Ariana Grande apparently got like $8 million. So, but Beyonce took less money. She took something like $2 million. But Beyonce was planning for Homecoming at the time, so she negotiated that whole deal at that Coachella where she was the first woman to headline, and knowing that she was planning everything to be able to do Homecoming now. So that was an entrepreneurial move that makes all the difference between getting a check and building your brand and your dynasty or whatever. So
let me tell you, you gotta think this, and that's why so many people get fucked up in this game. Mm-hmm. It's because they don't understand this shit is a business. This is really how motherfuckers are eating.
Right.
And if you come up in this motherfucker all bewildered and starry-eyed if you want to, you have a million dicks shoved in you and kicked off a bridge.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
That's true. Here comes another
David
story.
Banks.
David Banks.
You don't know David Banks.
No.
David Banks is when I said David Banks, believe me, a lot of heads out there was like, oh shit, this is about to be good. David Banks is one of the funniest motherfuckers on the planet. Mm-hmm. Dubbed by Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor, he wrote for Richard Pryor. David Banks was one of the writers as Paul Mooney was for Richard Pryor. David Banks was a funny motherfucker, man. I'm telling you. He used to write with Eddie Griffin. And I had the chance of hanging out with him and seeing the David Banks in action. David I don't know if he's passed. He may have passed away. I'm not sure. Forgive me for not knowing, but I'm out of that circle. But David Banks is a funny cat. And I remember David Banks told this one dude, one of Eddie's friends, it came out from Kansas City. This thing was real wild, off the chain. He just was like, ha. He had the attitude of, Eddie Griffin, motherfucker, we grew up together. You're a star, I'm gonna be a star.
Right.
He had that attitude. It's like, nah, motherfucker, this is a hustler. This dude has worked for this position.
Right.
It's not it's not.
He died in 2015. He was 82.
He died in 20. Okay. Okay. You see what I'm saying? But David Banks was a funny dude, man. But that dude looked at this dude. He said that. He saw this kid say that to Eddie. If you made it, man, come on. I was the leader of the pop locking group. You was just on the side. Watch me blow up LA. I'm gonna watch. And Eddie was like, nigga, I'm telling you, it ain't that easy, nigga. It don't take work and dedication. He's like, whatever, Eddie, you'll say. And David Banks said, nigga, you gonna be butt naked dancing on the freeway within a year. All right?
Oh, my God.
This is why David Banks is a legend. Not a year, maybe 9 months later, we was coming from the airport in limo. Why did we not see that motherfucker on the entrance to the 405? It's fucking in some Duntonons.
Oh.
Dancing. I'm like, yo. That made me look at David Banks differently. Like, yo, I'm not fucking with that
Right.
is. How do you call that?
Right.
How do we see him? How do we get to see this?
Yeah.
Saw that, boy.
Right.
Yo, so I'm just saying, LA, man, I know motherfuckers that knew the biggest motherfucker I think coming up that was a big deal
Was who?
was motherfucking my man, Beretta. What's his name?
Oh, Robert Blake.
Robert Blake.
And we see how that works
I saw
out.
Robert Blake with my pops. You feel me?
Right. He was like Little Rascals
Yes.
and all that stuff, right?
He was Mickey. He was Mickey in the Little Rascals.
That's him.
And my pops said, hey, look. There's your boy. There's your boy, Paul. Beretta, look at him. He said, yo, go say, hey, Mickey. I said, why? He says, he was Mickey on the Little Rascals. You like Mickey, right? I said, yeah. He said, that's him when he was a little boy. I said, what? Really? He says, yeah.
He said, really?
I went and we were at a fucking, this is crazy. We was at a Sambo's restaurant. These motherfuckers actually had restaurants
named Sambo.
called Sambo's.
Right. And
People went because they disguised it. They had Sambo was a little Punjab motherfucker, which is even more fucked up.
Right.
Not more fucked up,
Right.
but it's more fucked up because it's like, motherfucker, you motherfuckers are hiding your derogatory name for black people, importing another black motherfucker.
Right, exactly.
You like killing two birds with one stone.
Yeah, it's all the same to them.
Yo, and I was a kid, I didn't know, like Sambo, the tiger with the stacks of pancakes like tiger stripes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw motherfucking Beretta and Sambo. And Pops was like, go see him. I said, hey, Mickey. Sure did. And he said, how you doing, pal? Shook my hand. So I was like, okay, star, huh?
Uh-huh.
Fuck out of here.
Right.
This is motherfuckers, this is a part of LA. You never get off. But my cousins, when they come out from Chicago, I want to see Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Let's just go say hello.
You're right.
You know, fucking,
Right.
I want to see Michael Jackson. What the fuck are you talking about?
Let's just go. Knock. Yeah.
But, yo, I can remember taking all, cousins from fucking Chicago mainly, because they would come out here in the fucking winter, because it's warm out here.
Yes.
So we would go all through Beverly Hills and shit.
All through the Mulholland and
show them that shit. Like, look how these motherfucking crackers live. Yeah, I mean, poverty's one thing.
Right.
When you live in poverty, see, that's what people get fucked up about LA. LA, you say, man, it looks so nice. Like, I've been to I've been to East New York, I've been to Brownsville, I've been to New Lots, I've been to motherfucking the Bronx, I've been to the south side of Chicago, 85th and Prairie, 85th and Cottage Grove, 48th and King, the low end. I've been to the D, I've been.
Yes.
And LA the hood in LA does not look like those motherfucking places. No. Hood in LA, you got yards. You got palm trees, okay? And you motherfuckers look at us and say, man, you niggas got it lovely, you got it lovely. But let me ask you this. In your hood, will you be at a stoplight in a bullshit ass Chevy Chevette, struggling to make it, and look to the right and see a motherfucker in a Ferrari?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, we see that shit every day.
Yeah.
You can actually take a bus and see palaces. And your auntie and your grandmama working in palaces.
Yeah.
You see palaces, a mansion. Fuck out of here, nigga. We talking about a compound.
Right. The distinction between the have and the have not.
In high school, glaring. I went into a $30 million mansion in motherfucking Malibu Canyon. In high school. In high school, I was in San Marino going to parties. Ooh. What? Yeah. With kids that these motherfuckers had so much money that money ain't even. It's not even a factor. It's like money's not a conclusion.
Right. Those are the parents who were, buying scholarships and
exactly.
to send their kids
You
off.
goddamn right. It had to be because these were some dumbass parents. You talking about parents walking through the crib butt naked, smoking joints.
Right.
Hey, get your kids, keep it down. My head is killing me.
Right.
Where's my Percocet?
Yes, there you go.
You know, it's a whole different get down. You
Right.
see, the money don't mean money. Money comes, money go. It's all about quality of life, and quality of life does not necessarily mean comfort.
No, right. It doesn't mean a
Quality
multi-million
of
dollar
life
mansion.
means, man, what I'm trying to do is, motherfucker, can I look at myself every day? Am I trying? Are you trying? I mean, you gotta, don't waste life chasing material shit, man. Shit is here today, going tomorrow. The journey is up and down, man. Real hustlers, real motherfuckers in the game be up 1 minute and down the next. And they're the same motherfucker.
Truly.
That's what you want to be. You want to be able to come up, ball out. Okay, it's gone. I fucked up, but I'm not damaged. I learned something. I'm going to apply it the next time.
It didn't kill me.
It didn't kill me. Be happy, man, because we never know. You never know when the fuck we leave. You don't know? I don't want to know.
Right.
I would live this motherfucker differently.
Yeah.
What's the date? God damn it, where's a calendar?
Right, exactly.
My phone died.
Right.
How am I going to keep talking to seconds?
It's like, no.
Man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
And then you'd be wondering, I wonder if they're going to be wrong. Hey, they could be wrong.
Right.
Who want?
But you'll spend all your time consumed with that.
With that.
Then you're
not
not
living.
Right.
So it's that's why I say, man,
Yeah.
enjoy life. You young motherfuckers, man. Listen, man. You think this motherfucker's going to be here forever. You think they say, man, your life, it sounds like something long.
Yeah. And for those who think, when one successful thing happens, like you said, especially when you're young, that this is just the way it's going to be.
Yeah.
It's like nothing. I will always be on
you
this
got to
level.
understand. I left a rap studio, rapping, clowning an engineer, went to the comedy store, got saw by Eddie Griffin, made an opening act, went on tour. 7 months later, I'm in a movie. I go from one line to being 5 scenes, from 5 scenes to being on the poster, House Party 3. Boom, I got an agent. I'm touring with Eddie Griffin. I was thinking, this is how it goes.
Yeah.
You just set your mind to it and it'll all happen.
There you go.
Man, listen, my shit, I've had the most backwards ass career. Man.
But you're still here.
Oh, I'm still here.
Yeah, right.
But see, I don't even get the credit for being still here because I said on the first day, I don't care how long it takes. The nigga, it was happening right then.
Yes.
You didn't even realize it.
Right. Right.
What can you compare it to?
Right.
I got out the army, fucked around with some dope for a hot second, like, nah.
Right. He's like, nah.
I ain't fucking with it. How many years? No. Tell on that. Who are you? I'm out of here, nigga.
Right.
Fuck out of here, nigga. I'm not gonna, no.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Because I luckily went to the army.
Yes.
The army people think the army teaches you discipline. No. The army raises your bullshit factor up to here. You're put in a fucking so many positions that motherfucker no one gives a fuck about what you think.
Yeah.
You're not here. They tell you, come here, private. Oh, let's get to this. Hold on, because this is perfect. No, this is perfect. I'm explaining.
Oh, okay, yeah, perfect. Okay.
This is our sponsors. These
guys
Beal
sauce.
The new sponsors, the Beal sauce. The Beal family makes this sauce.
Yes.
And it's some bomb ass sauce.
Gerald
Williams. Now, he's a retired Marine. Okay. Now I got a lot of respect for Marines, sailors, airmen, soldiers. It don't matter to me. I don't Coast Guard. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you went and worked up at the goddamn base.
Right.
If you put something in and served your country, I got nothing but right hand salute. Nothing but respect. But I liked it because if you look on the front, he's got the names, and he's also got some sergeant stripes on there. A lot of people don't know what that is. Yeah. But that shit is very self-explanatory.
Okay.
The private, the E2, that's just one stripe. Mosquito wings, that's what we call them, mosquito wings. This sauce is called Schmuckatelli.
Schmuckatelli.
Schmuckatelli. Okay. Schmuckatelli to me, being in the service just sounds like a dickhead, like a puss, like a fuckhead, like easy. Come here, Schmuckatelli, like. Well, if it isn't Private Schmuckatelli, like the dumb fuck who thinks he knows it all.
Right.
Like, and it's that. It's good. It's a good, so it's got the good taste of all the other ones.
Yes.
But it doesn't have any heat.
Yeah.
You see, he enjoys the life of the sauces.
Yeah.
But he don't put out no heat.
Right.
He's Schmuckatelli.
Yes.
You know, it's gonna, Schmuck. He's here. He's great. He's a part of it. But he's Schmuckatelli. What's he gonna do? Then you got this motherfucker, Sergeant Sauce, and that's E5. That's what I was when I got out the service, E5.
Okay.
3 up, 3 down. Not 3 up, 3 down, just 3 stripes. Sergeants run the motherfucking military.
Right.
That rank, E5, that's the backbone. They get it done. You're an NCO, but you're the lowest of the NCO. You understand? So, yeah, you bring in heat constantly. Right. And that's what this is. It's heat. You can take it. You can work with that.
Right.
You can work with that every single day.
Right.
That's a sergeant, baby. That's Sergeant Sauce.
Right.
It's going to make it happen right there, okay? Then you got this motherfucker right here. Gunny. Gunny Fire.
Fire.
The Gunny, this motherfucker runs the military, the E5, because this motherfucker's on his ass.
Okay.
He's got to be on everyone's ass.
Uh-huh.
He's only got to be on one motherfucker's ass.
To make sure he's on everybody else's
Right.
ass.
So when he makes a point, it's made.
It's made.
It's made. This shit here is a gunny. Help, 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 help. That's how you talk after you eat this shit. You start talking like a real motherfucking drill instructor. That's what this will have you doing.
Right. I hear. Well, the Schmuckatelli, cool. I like spicy.
It's not spicy, Linda.
No, it's heat. It's heat. It is.
Schmuckatelli.
Okay. But that's not my favorite. The Gunny Fire and the Sergeant Sauce. I've been taking them to work and everything and kind of just trying them on different stuff. Very good.
This right here.
Very good.
I will proudly give this to my Latino friend.
Ah, yeah.
Hey, Javier. Come here, motherfucker. Venga aquí, mi amigo, mi hermano.
You only need a little of that. You need a little. And
no, but you know you got that one motherfucker, that one Latino homie at work, like, that's not hot, this is hot. And you be like, and they laugh. Okay, this is to get his ass back. You use that.
No, I like it. It's flavorful, not just hot. There's a flavor to it.
Yeah, that's what I liked. It's a flavor.
Right, exactly.
The heat does not blow out the flavor, and that's the problem with a lot of motherfuckers.
Right.
You know, I seen a motherfucker the first time I ever saw a habanero pepper. The motherfucker, I was gonna try it, but the motherfucker that dove in front of me, I'll try it, and took it like a whole pepper.
Oh.
Yo, that shit locked his mouth. His eyes got locked up. His nose he was snotting. He was teared up. His mouth, his lips and shit swelled the fuck up.
Oh my God.
Fucked up for the day.
Yeah.
Fucked up
and nothing,
for the day.
There's nothing, you have to let it pass.
He's
There's
trying
not
to
too much
drink
you
milk.
can do it. Right. right.
Why did you tell me it was hot? Nah, motherfucker, you dove up in there like that.
Right.
I like hot stuff, but I don't act a fool, man.
It's Beal Sauce, and so you can order it online.
Get it, try it.
BealSauce.com.
Family company, too.
Family company.
Hell yeah.
And very nice guy.
Good
and
people, man.
Really glad that Gerald reached out to us, and happy to have him as a sponsor.
Hell yeah.
And just the prices. Okay, so the Schmuckatelli and all of them, Gunny Fire hot sauce and the Sergeant sauce medium sauce, $5.99, so that's not bad.
Packaging, it's really good.
Packaging really nice, and so just hit them up, BillSauce.com, and try all three.
Try all three. You're gonna like it.
Try all three.
I'm telling you.
Okay, so I have so Chris Rock made what people are calling a tasteless joke, and it was about Whitney Houston. And it was basically, there was a meme of Whitney Houston, like kind of sitting with sunglasses on, and it was, the look on her face was kind of like, get the fuck out of here, basically. Mm-hmm. And so Chris posted that, and he said, he posted it on Instagram, and he said, he captioned under it, "Hurry up, I got some crack to smoke." And people were not happy because they said it was very tasteless. So, as a comedian,
let me tell you, motherfuckers, something.
Tell us.
First off, the bitch is dead. Dead. How did she die? Crack. Drowning. Crack. Motherfucker, I don't need no motherfucking shower curtain. Pop, 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 pop. Yeah. Yeah. He's a comedian, man. He's supposed to, you know why? That's a good joke, because it makes you I hope it makes you motherfucking snap into real life. Mm-hmm. You stupid motherfuckers. Where's the Whitney Houston of right now? Where's she? Do you know? Are you looking for her? Are you giving her an opportunity? Do you know? No, motherfucker. You worried about Whitney Houston. If you want to hear Whitney Houston, play the music. That's the only time you're going to hear it. Mm-hmm. That's it. What is it? Disgracing the... How many motherfuckers did Whitney Houston send to college?
Oh.
Huh? How many motherfucking... did Whitney Houston open up stores in... Where's she from? She's from New Jersey. Mm-hmm. Now, we're not talking about the money she invested into you crack dealers. I know a lot of niggas came up off of Whitney Houston. Fuck out of here, man.
Ouch.
You picked the wrong one, baby. Good job, Chris. Keep them coming, baby.
So
right on the cage.
There's no such thing as tasteless in your
opinion?
No,
get the fuck out of here. Tasteless. Tasteless. You know what's tasteless? A fucking white woman's food. That's what's tasteless. Kill me, haha. We're comedians, you dumb motherfuckers.
Kill me,
We're comedians. I'm not afraid to say no kind of joke. If it hurts your feelings, I'm sorry, dumbass. I don't even know you. And to all you white women that can cook, hey, wait and get around them, because they're going to be out to prove me wrong. Right. You heard that, fat fucker. Now you tell me, let him taste this shepherd's pie. Is that not good?
Shepherd's pie.
Is that shepherd's pie not good? You think that's something here? Taste this tuna casserole. You think this tuna casserole's not great? It's awesome. I wish I could get that fat fuck to taste it. He says a white woman is tasteless cooking. I'm offended. I'm gonna write Trump.
Right. Write him.
This motherfucker thinks fucking Wendy's is fabulous.
There's no line you shouldn't cross. Like, is there?
I think, of course, there's a line that you shouldn't cross. Mm-hmm. I definitely think there's a line you shouldn't cross.
Okay.
I'm not saying that. You know what I'm saying? But what I am saying is, you motherfuckers are talking about a public figure. Mm-hmm. That motherfuckers are making money off of right now. And who's that money going to? Right. Who's that money going to? Is it going to her daughter? Oh.
No.
Yeah.
No.
We can go places, motherfucker. We're comedians. That's our job. Mm-hmm. I don't believe in that. This is tasteless. Man, shut the fuck up. Mm-hmm. Go find something that matters.
Right.
He talked about your idea. Because that's all it is.
Right.
Whitney Houston is your idea. Mm-hmm. She's done. Whatever the fuck it is, it's not going to be anymore. It's already done.
Right.
Look, you cannot...
You can't deny that there was a problem. She had a problem.
She had a major problem.
Right, yeah.
She wasn't denying it.
She wasn't denying it?
Right.
Shit, Whitney Houston be like, finally, somebody speaking up for me, Chris. Hell yeah, how many motherfuckers buried me with a crack pipe? Huh?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, fuck these diamonds. I need the other kind of rocks.
Like, give me my rocks.
I don't want to hear it, man. You see, there's a lot of pressure on comedians and shit. You know, they want you to. Man, fuck you, man. Fuck you. I don't care, and I could care less.
Right.
You're not gonna make. I've been making a living at this. I'm gonna make a living at this. It's what I do, man. It's my job. I'm gonna do it the way I was taught to do it, and the way I've learned to do it. Lenny Bruce, one of the most powerful things I saw coming up that tripped me out was Lenny Bruce. Lenny Bruce was this little scrawny little Jewish white boy comedian. This motherfucker was in Oakland, California.
Wow.
All black audience. He's ripping it. He's doing his thing. And he stopped his show. And there was a big ass brother in the audience. He says, wow, look at this dude. Look at this big dude. He said, sir, may I say something to you? And he said, hell yeah, go on, hell yeah. This dude obviously loved Lenny Bruce, right? He's like, hell yeah. He said, you are one big nigger.
Oh my God.
And everyone was shocked. He said, motherfucker. He said, wait, please wait, please. Please wait. Just hear me out.
Just hear me out.
I'm just saying, how can a man of your brawn, your stature, your intellect, your poise, let one word take you completely out of pocket?
Wow.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Wow.
That made me think. You don't have to think how I think. I don't care. But he made a motherfucker have to say, wait a minute. He had to make it. That's all.
So it made you think.
Right.
It made you think.
It made me think. You goddamn right. Because he had a point. 1 minute, you had nothing but love for this dude. This motherfucker says one word, and you lose everything. That one little punk-ass word, a sound.
Right.
A sound made from someone's mouth. A sound to make what you register as a word take you completely and flip you emotionally all the way out of your game. You can't let no word do that to you.
Yeah, but I
You
wonder
can
if
never.
the same way he would have been affected the same way if because he's Jewish, right?
He's a little Jew.
Right.
He was a
So
Jew.
if he had some Jewish slur thrown back at him, would he have been Mr. Calm and cool? Don't let a word take you out of your game.
You know what? Maybe he should go sit at a comedy show and see. He's the fucking comedian.
Yeah.
I'm
true. He gets to be in charge in that venue.
That took some nuts.
Yes,
in an all-black audience.
It did.
And to shut it down to where he can ask, like he's about to ask a very serious question, and he says that.
How did the audience react?
Shocked. Like, whoa.
Would you do that? Would you do that like if you had an audience full of white people or Jewish people or Hispanic people? That would you like?
Whoever is there is getting it.
If it's because I witnessed Freez do this at the Comedy Store. He got up on stage and hit everybody who was sitting up front. He talked about fags, white, Mexican, and he hit them with all slurs to the point that people were uncomfortable. 40 minutes later, he brought that shit full circle, and everybody was on their feet.
Yeah,
It was cold-blooded. It was cold-blooded.
I don't play that dumb shit, man. I don't care if you're a dumb audience member. Sometimes, hey, I'm in there. Hey, you're dumb? Fine. Here comes the dick and pussy joke. Get my money. Get the fuck up out of here. No problem.
Right.
No problem. I'm skilled like that.
Right.
I don't have to do my shit a certain way. I can flex with the audience. I've had so many audiences.
Yeah.
And not one of them is the same. So I function with the vibe that I'm getting. I know how to get a vibe from any audience because audience are people. I don't read black people one way, white people another way. People are people, whatever. Now, hey, a lot of times, again, back to what I feel my job is. I'm a pressure valve on society.
Wow.
We have all these little words, these little nicknames, these little slurs that we are really bullshitting and playing around with. When you let these little words get you so upset that you're not doing what the fuck you're supposed to be doing.
Right.
Yo, man, I don't give a fuck if you're a racist. You're not stopping me.
Right.
Period.
Right.
Oh, you may make it tough. The fuck, man, I might lose a leg tonight. That'll make it tough, too. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm going to go the way I'm going.
Yeah.
All the way. Hard body.
Yes.
I'm going in. No matter what.
Right.
I don't care. I'm a racism, nigga, that's your hang up.
Right.
You gonna let that stop you, whatever. You wave whatever flag you want to anyway, nigga. I'm not even gonna start a fight with you because I don't have time. But I'll tell you what, when I got some free time, it may not be the time for you, bitch.
It may
And
not.
I will still be there,
Right.
ready to handle whatever.
Right.
So don't think that I'm that nigga.
Right.
Nah, nigga. I'm going forward. I'm not shaken by your, oh, he said that? Nah, man, I know what the fuck is funny. And I'm going to make you laugh at some of this shit that you think you got in your head. The only reason you even got it is because it's been a program pushed in there.
Right.
And I like to rattle programs. I like to make a motherfucker think about some shit in a different way. Why? Because that's how I think about it. Why? Because I'm a comedian. I'm an analytical thinker. I don't just look at it and take it for face value. I want to see what's in back of that motherfucker.
Right.
I go around back and look at it and tell you what the fuck I see.
Yes.
And it seems to be funny because it makes people uncomfortable. A lot of times people laugh because they're uncomfortable.
Right.
Hey, who the fuck says you're supposed to be comfortable all the time in life? That's one of the main signs that you are a piece of shit.
That's right.
You comfortable constantly? Well, who in the fuck are you, nigga?
Yeah.
Because I'm not. I go through a lot of discomfort in this motherfucker, man.
For real.
And I still have to keep going. And it makes me a better person, I think.
You go through your discomfort without falling apart.
Yeah, because this
life.
motherfucker's not built for me.
Right.
It ain't built for you. It ain't built for you. It's built for us.
Yeah.
It really is. If you can't get that through your tiny little fucking skull, you're going to have a hard time out here.
Right. Right.
There's so much shit that can make you mad. At any given time, nigga.
At any given time.
Come with me. I'll show you 15 things that'll get you ready to pull your fucking skin off.
Yeah.
You'll be so angry.
That's
Nigga,
true.
I live in Hollywood. I live in la la land.
Yeah. Exactly.
You talk about motherfuckers with so much money, and so some of them got so they don't give a fuck about you, life, nothing like that. Have him removed.
Right.
And guess what?
And-
Before five
and
niggas be
come
like,
to
oh,
remove
I
you."
guess I gotta go.
I gotta go.
I see the heat. I see the heat, nigga.
All right. So for a health tip, I have a health tip.
Do you?
Based on
Good.
just all.
And hold
All
on.
right, go ahead.
And one thing. After your help tip, I would like to add one little thing that I think we should add. Go on.
Okay. My health tip is it's okay to take time to take care of yourself. For husbands, wives, mothers, fathers, entrepreneurs, kids, we take a lot of have a lot of stress, and and just for yourself in trying to succeed. That sometimes you have to stand down, check out, and fall back and just take care of yourself. If it's an hour, if it's a weekend, if it's a month, whatever it is, and don't feel guilty about it. Do it and don't feel guilty about it.
That's right.
Self-preservation. Your oxygen mask first.
You know why I agree with that? Because guess what, man? Whose responsibility are you?
Right.
If you're not your own.
Right.
I mean, look at the word. Responsibility. Response. Ability. Do I have the ability to respond to this shit out here?
Yes.
That's a self-evaluation.
And if you can't take care of yourself, you're going to unravel.
Yeah.
So, and just looking at politics and culture and everything, I just think it's real important for us to remember, and don't feel guilty about it. Just do what you need to do. If it, however long it is, just do what you need to do.
That's real.
Yeah. So, what's yours? Thank you.
Mine, I wanted to add something too. What I call F-Bowls classics.
F-Bows.
F-Bowl.
F-Bow.
As in fat bowl.
Fat bowl.
As in fat boy.
Fat boy.
Yeah.
Classic.
It's cool to be healthy. Health is great.
Health is good.
Well, another thing about health is having something like a cheat day.
Yeah.
Because you do healthy, you get healthy. I'm a vegan, I'm this. Okay, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's great. That's how you want to live. But every now and then, what are you doing all of that for? Mm-hmm. So you can have F-Bowl Classic. Yes. F-Bowl Classic. Now, my motherfucking F-Bowl Classic
is...
Man, they got these motherfucking French fries.
Oh.
Now, believe it or not, you get these motherfuckers at the grocery market.
Okay.
They are the Swanson frozen.
Swanson frozen fries?
Crisscross, the basket crisscross.
Oh.
Fries. Now, I thought this was just a regular little bullshit frozen fries. So she's throwing it right quick and keep it moving. Yo. My wife hit up a whole bag. She's like, look, you know what? You've been doing your thing. I know you.
Doing your thing.
So I got you this. What the fuck is those motherfuckers seasoned with perfection? Ooh. I'm talking some lemon pepper on those motherfuckers. Shit you don't normally think about. Put some motherfucking jalapeno ranch on that shit.
Yeah.
With some of this motherfucker.
Right, I was going to say, that's perfect.
And I had a motherfucking Fat Bowl Classic. Take time to be a fat motherfucker, man. Do shit that you know you're not supposed to. You know what I'm saying? This for you fat motherfuckers out there. Because you think eating healthy means no more of that. Because that's the thing. You cannot keep doing this, Shanice. You ate up the whole, man. Fuck you. Yeah, you can't. Shawnee, Daryl, Quincy, JoJo, all you fat motherfuckers who I just named, you know who you are. You probably got some fucking pickles or something in your mouth with ice cream on them. You got camera on me?
You got camera on me.
There's some fat motherfucker doing that fat thing right now. Especially weed is. You know how you said you have a snack? That's what I say. Especially weed, because you cannot do this fat bullshit every day.
No. Right.
Cannot do this every day. You really can't even. I say once every other week.
Yes. Right.
Me, I was doing fat bullshit daily. Like, is this yours? This is mine now. Like on a fat crusade. Like,
on a fat crusade.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, I'll try. Going all around the world.
Right.
Eating all the fat shit, you know?
Right. You know what I had that was really good?
What?
I had never had jicama fries. Have you ever had jicama fries?
Jicama fries?
Yes. I had those.
Sounds like some Indian shit. Like,
they are
not red
good.
Dot Indian, but
they're so good.
No, Indian, but hi, Indian.
They're good.
I bet they are. Where you get them?
Well, someone got them at work, and then there's a Peruvian restaurant next door.
Peruvian. Yeah. I've had those.
Oh my God,
I have had those.
That was an experience. I was like, I just thought they were regular fries, and I bit one. I was like, holy cow! Yeah, that was good.
Nah, they got a spot over there, and when y'all used to live in Fort Lee, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the Palisades? Mm-hmm. Palisades, they got a Peruvian restaurant. That they do some truffle jicama fries.
Oh.
That is, I do remember. That was years ago. That's right.
I haven't had the truffles yet, but those jicama fries.
Truffles shit is no joke. You know that?
Yeah.
You know that shit costs more than like like major drugs.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. And then
Like-
they have dogs that are specially trained to go and
they
find
got
them.
Pigs.
I mean, pigs. That's what I mean. Yeah, pigs.
Pigs.
Yeah,
But
pigs.
what are truffles?
They're a fucking a fungus that grows underneath the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And they train, pigs. A pig, a fat motherfucking pig.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
cops.
Yeah.
You're gonna find everything. I'm gonna go looking for it. What are you looking for? I'm looking for truffles. Maybe we'll find some cocaine and guns too.
Yeah, they have truffle hunting dogs and pigs. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. Damn it. This is kind of serious. But I have to say it. I forgot it, but I have to say it. I got somebody hit me up on Twitter. This is a guard that is in Rikers, a Rikers guard. CO hit me up on Twitter.
Okay.
And he said, Freeze, this young boy that they just sentenced to life, 18-year-old boy, they sentenced this dude to life for raping a woman in New York.
Oh.
This sentence just came down. This guard said, in all of his time of being a guard there, he's seen all kind of stuff, all kind of criminals, all kind of shit. He said, that kid is innocent.
Oh my God.
He said, they are railroading that kid. He said, not only did the guards, he says, guards and inmates alike know that they're railroading that kid.
Oh my goodness.
And I had to speak on that because my man hit me, fuck all that. When a guard is saying,
Right.
hey man,
Right.
I watch your show. I know you touch it. You got the folks from the 5150,
Yeah, right.
cats from So What show. All of these people, man, he's at Rikers. And he straight up said, he says, that this is not right. He said, this kid is incapable of doing it. He said, physically, the kid is like, he said he's like maybe 90 pounds sopping wet.
What's his name? Do you know his name?
Who, the kid? I forget the kid's name. I can look it up. Look it up right quick. So put life sentence, New York.
We just talked about this morning. We were talking about
The Central Park.
Right.
Right. Yeah. Oh, that was some shit. While that was going on, we were up there.
Oh,
You
you
know,
were.
yeah.
God.
Before it happened, after, cause we're going back and forth.
Right,
at that
right.
time, man.
Oh,
Right.
God.
And the city wasn't right.
No.
He said my
No.
man is. He said he don't even think my man. He don't even know what the fuck's going on.
Oh my God.
That's the wit of this young man. He's really not understanding what's happening.
There's a lot in here, though. It's hard to.
I'm gonna put it up.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, we can find it.
Put it
but-
up because you never know who watches this.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? There might be some hell of a law class out there that wants to look at cases, like really look at cases.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because, New York, don't get it twisted. That's the fucking capital of capitalism.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, man, it's just that. The capital of capitalism. And motherfuckers will throw motherfuckers up underneath the bus in a blink of a fucking
Yeah.
eye. When money is attached, when the story is good, when this sells papers, when this is this, hey, yeah, let's run it. Motherfuckers will not look at shit. Motherfuckers are so programmed into just, that makes sense to me. Hey, bitch, look at all other angles.
Right.
That takes money, but who's gonna put the money when they already got the guy? Nah, fuck
closed.
that.
It's closed.
It's closing
Right,
case.
right.
Yo, this is somebody's life.
Right.
This kid is 18.
Right.
He's not of his full wit. He's being railroaded, and they're not letting him talk. You're not gonna ever see this kid talk. You'll see a picture of him. You'll have what he said quoted, supposedly said. You don't know.
Right.
They're not gonna show you that this kid is, like slow. He's not he's autism. You know what I mean?
Autistic.
Autistic. He's not. I don't know. He's not the sharpest knife in the drawer.
Right. Right.
He's missing a few buttons on his shirt.
But when guards and inmates know that.
Yeah, guards and inmates agree. Like are agreeing. Like the conversation is like, yo, that ain't right. Speaking up on it. Hey.
I hope
Just
they'll
like
protect
please,
them.
I hope somebody out there can
Right.
see this and
Right.
might look at this. You never know what rich motherfucker that wants a challenge to make a difference. What something like this, baby.
Yeah.
Step up.
Wow. Yeah, that's heavy.
I'll put the
That's heavy.
information up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can find it. We can find it. Well, all right, that's gonna do it for us for this week.
Good shit.
Thank you everybody for being
Man,
here.
thank you guys for liking, subscribing,
yeah,
sharing.
spread the word. Get
growing with us.
get your Bill sauce.
Get your Bill sauce. We're gonna have some merch stuff up soon. So
Yeah.
hang in there
We
with
got a
us.
lot of fun stuff coming up
we
with
got
that.
some good stuff coming up.
Yeah.
All
Like,
kind of good
subscribe, and take care of yourself. All right, see y'all later.
Real.
Thank you guys.
Nice.
No, that's deep. That's some deep.
We were talking about that because we were you see that one Dave Chappelle special when he did the joke about kicker in the pussy?
Yeah. Yeah.
And he brought a full circle about the Emmett Till story.
Yep.
And why don't we start talking about
Because we looked at the trailer for the
for-
the Central Park 13. that.
Because
and-
all my
5, yeah.
thinking about
They wanted 13.
Yeah.
I never knew they were that young.
Yeah. Oh, dude. They were our
I
age.
didn't know, and so when I was looking at the trailer, I'm like, so I started asking them, like, how old are those kids? They're like 14, 15, I'm like,
But not only that, what they were doing, where they were, it's like, that could have been us. Because there's
Yeah.
like 5 or 6 of us always running around, heading
Yeah.
to the basketball courts over there, walking
Yeah.
around.
And Kenny was telling me, like, they were saying, like, I guess he's watching. I can't do it. But he was saying, like, when it happened, the police response, the first response was round up every person of color in that park.
There's a lot of people that need to be brought to fucking justice because you know goddamn well that this nigga's a loose, he's a nut.
He's a nut.
Yeah.
And you know it.
oh
and,
my God.
Yeah.
And the fact that but you know what? And let me tell you, guys, I'm gonna tell y'all now. You have to understand. This system, it's not going to be fixed.
No.
It is not.
It's been like this. It's just showing what it is.
We are witnessing the decay of this.
Yep. This is it.